Hi everyone, Moonglow here, and this evening, I'm gonna talk about, how hard it is to seek a gift for your kin, your friend, and how it never gets smooth. Now, a lot of folks are gonna say, oh, well, if you know your friend or your kin, and you know what they like and you know what they're into, that should be smooth. Well, first, that's more smoothly said and done. First, you have to look for that gift, wherever you happen to go looking for that gift. And it's not smooth to seek that gift. Either it's at that shop or it's not, you know. And a lot of folks will say, oh, well, don't be so worried about it. You see the gift or you don't see the gift. And yes, at first they would be right. You know, that was a bind that I had been in for a long time. And hell, I've been working as a cast kid for about, we're gonna at least say, at least been working that for at least I'm gonna say 40 or 41 years. So you would think that it would be smooth for me to seek gifts for folks, and it never is smooth. And then would say you do seek that gift for someone. Well, it just comes out of the blue, comes out of that blue. You don't know what you're looking for until you see it. So, yeah, I'll be in a shop, whatever shop it happens to be, Walmart, Target, I don't really go there that much. Five Below, Ollie's, the Dollar Tree, Kin Dollar, the Dollar Leader, the Vinlander Thrift Middle, which always seems to be the one we go to the most. Wherever we go to, it always seems to be hard looking for that gift. But over the years, I have learned not to be as worried about it or fearful of it as I was in the past. I would always be worried if I didn't see that gift boom right away. And a lot of folks, I don't know, some folks might start I don't know about everyone, but we tend to start our YULE gift shopping in the 11th month. But I take that back because we started as early as the 9th month going into the 10th month, believe it or not. So it was more of a head start. Now, some folks, I don't know how some folks handle it, but some folks might yield until, I don't know, the Friday after Thanksgiving, which a lot of folks like to call Black Friday for many sundriest grounds sake of why it got that name. And some folks might, ease in that. Now, whenever someone starts, and you're always worried about seeking that gift, which, yes, I am still kind of worried about, but not as worried about as I was back in the day. Sometimes, and not all the time, but every time I ask God and Jesus, help me seek that gift for my friend or my kin or whatever, because I think without godly help, I don't know if I would have been good enough seeing those things that I did see. And that's only half of your fight. Now, let's say you get lucky and boom, you see all these gifts and folks are going to like them. No need where you shop at. Now you got to hide them. Yeah, you got to buy them without the one that you were buying a gift for knowing or seeing that you were buying the gift for that. Then you got to hide it somewhere in the Wayne or the Lori. Then if you're lucky enough and you got somewhere to put it, and then hide it from whenever to whenever you choose to start wrapping it up and whenever you give out your gifts. And I know someone out there is going to, say, well, what about shopping on the interwebs? Well, yes, but then again, that still is doesn't really help. It kind of helps you a little, you know, but not every website's going to have every single thing that they want, you know. And over the years, it has kind of helped me because I did buy some gifts for my friends, the fellow cast kids, you know, and it has become smoother over the years. But I still am worried about it, but not as worried as I once was, you know. And I know some folks out there are good at seeking gifts and they can see, boom, it'll show up. They got the luck and they'll see it every whatever shop they happen to go to. So that's my saga. Say what you're going to say about it. Give it a like, share, and playlist it, and I'll see you later.